What's going on, everybody, and welcome back to the channel. Now today we are back here with a Discord cricket memes episode number 1956 5. I'm going to say 195. We are just 5 away from the double ton. I think we're going to hit it probably in the new year. It might be our first or second episode in 2024. So if you're not subscribed already, what are you doing? Seriously, hit that subscribe button, leave a like, and comment down below. YouTube algorithm stuff, just your feelings, your thoughts on cricket at the moment, the test series, the test match that just finished between the Proteas and India, the Boxing Day test between Oz and Pakistan, which is about to finish. You've got Australia women v the India women. You've got, what else is happening? I think there's some European cricket. So there's plenty going on. And we're going to talk about it in today's episode. Let's do it. Strong contender for Cricketer of the Year. Comment down below who you think will win Cricketer of the Year. I'd find it hard to go past my man Pat Cummins or even like a Travis Head low-key. I mean, Kohli has scored so many runs. So is Shubman Gill. Like, Gill, 2-1-5-4 in 52 innings. And then you've got Kohli, who's scored literally only 100 less, but in like 20 less innings. So it's a fair effort. Kohli would be easily top 5 Cricketer of the Year. No, top three. I think, yeah, maybe it's my Australian bias coming out, but Head, Cummo, Kohli. Like, I love Gill, but I just don't think he's on that caliber yet. In 2023, test runs, 600, 55 average, 2 tons, T20s, 639, 53 average, and 2 tons. ODIs, 1,300 runs, 72 average, and 600s. So, look, actually looking at the statistics, he might be the Cricketer of the Year. Actually looking at the stats, he might be. So that's not bad, that. Yeah, isn't it crazy to think that 2-3 years ago, we were talking about when will Kohli ever score a century again? This year, he scored 10 of them. Not bad that at all. It just shows, like, when people talk about the legends and should we move on, you give them more time. Just like Steve Smith at the moment. I don't care how long Smith doesn't score a ton for. He stays out there until he's in a wheelchair. Please. Food facts you won't believe are true.
Here are some facts about food that you probably won't believe. So the stickers you find on fruits and vegetables are actually edible.
Okay, now I'm not eating a sticker. I don't know where that sticker's been.
Considers them to be food grade, so try it.
No.
Speaking of produce, pineapple is not a single fruit.
Huh?
It's actually a group of berries fused together. Both McDonald's and Taco Bell, known for their hamburgers and tacos respectively, started as hot dogs.
I did know that. Okay.
And German chocolate cake is not actually German. It was named after Sam German, good name, an American. Eggs sold in the United States would be illegal in the United Kingdom, and conversely, eggs sold in the UK would be illegal in the US.
What?
This is because of the US's mandatory washing process.
Oh.
Microwaves use more electricity to power its clock than to heat food, and honey would never expire. It stays fresh for up to 3,000 years.
Does it?
Most shoplifted food in the world is cheese, and speaking of dairy, there are 2 ways to keep milk fresh. Either refrigerate it, or you could put live frogs in it. Don't do the second one, though.
Okay, now... What? Put frogs in it? Where did that come? Okay, I mean, I might have to try that a bit later. Just make sure it's not like a poisonous one. The best knock of his test career on a tough and challenging wicket. I did review this knock yesterday, of course, but arguably his best test knock of his career, arguably like one of the better Indian knocks of the last a long time overseas in a different country on tough conditions. Like, yes, they ended up losing in big fashion, but it just shows how tough that deck was. Like, other than really him, like KL, Janssen, Algar, and a bit of Kohli, no one else really had a fucking clue how to play this deck consistently. Like, Shubman Gill looked okay in the second innings, but that was really about it. I thought Marco Jansen batted incredibly. The crisis man, his 8th Test 100 for the man KL, his 2nd Test 100 in South Africa, 7th away Test 100, and 1st Test 100 as a keeper. So, gets a few records. That's probably the most he would want to think of that match, though. Did not go to plan after that. overseas specialist. Damn, the old Adidas bat. Yo, I remember that. Sydney in 2015, Colombo 2015, Kingston, London, and then the Centurion back-to-back. So I was going to say he's making South Africa his child, but probably need a win. I'll hold back on that one. Man sacrificed a World Cup for this outstanding knock. Huge credits you won't see. Practice you don't see. Oh, it's inspirational, isn't it? Oh, no. Hey, fair play to KL, though. He did play really well, but looking back at it, damn, he did use up a lot of deliveries, didn't he? Good Lord. KL, on how he faces the trolls, abusing me, said, social media is the pressure. Today I have scored 100 and so many people are singing my praises. 3 to 4 months ago, everybody was abusing me. It's part of the game, but I can't say it doesn't affect me. Damn, okay. That's a shame that it affects him, because I know some cricketers get really affected by like social media and the comments and stuff. But the only reason a lot of people are commenting is because they want to see you do better. That's usually what it is. But trolls are always going to exist. Like, who cares, you know? Like, fucking let them say what they want. As long as you're confident in yourself and your own skills and your own well-being, like, that's enough, right? That's enough. Giving his 100 effort, yes! So, no, sorry, KL. Sorry, Kohli. Sorry, Bumrah. Sorry, Dean Elgar. No one really cares what you did. This was the highlight for me. And just, I hope his elbow's okay there. He's kind of holding his arm. That's a little bit worrying, but damn, I hope he's okay. It was just, that's what happens when you give all your effort. And when you're carrying a lot of muscle, you know, sometimes you can get hurt. So that's all right, Rinky. It's all right, mate. Rinky Dinky. The absolute king himself, Rinku, a rare talent who will be rarely seen. Ruled out of the Afghanistan series, but he will be fit for the IPL. So can we be honest? We knew that was going to happen. The man just got traded to Mumbai for about $40 million. Like, he's going to be ready, don't you worry. The man Ambani will stick him out there on one leg if he has to. What's Gautam got to say? Commentators shouldn't be deciding player of the match. I am also a commentator and they can be biased. It should be stopped. So it should be losing team's coach or captain that should be he's onto something there. I kind of like that from Gautam. It should be the opposing team's coach or captain. I kind of like that, but it could be a little bit demoralising. Imagine if you've just been bowled out for 20 and then the opposition comes to you and says, who do you think was the man of the match to destroy your team? It's like, please go away. Don't talk to me after I just lost. I don't mind that, though. That's a good idea. Why did you stop? Quick 2 wickets. The reason, yeah, I know, flipping the bails. What's this? What's this pitch tampering? Oh, I seen a few comments. I remember because when Stuart Broad did it in the Ashes, and then they got a wicket next ball, and it kind of pissed me off because I'm like, oh my God, he's cheated. But it's like, he didn't though. There's actually nothing that's happened. It's just a superstition. I'm not going to lie though, I do love reading comments after stuff like this happens and seeing everyone say, no, cheater, or this is against the spirit of cricket. It's like, no, he just turned a bail. It actually had no effect on the game. It's weird how that happens though, huh? And of course the man Kohli and the stumps. This was one of the all-time incidents when this happened, when he was speaking to the TV company through the mic, and then of course with success. Yeah, I know Stuart Broad, he didn't mind it. He did not mind it, Stuart. That's probably Stuart Broad's best moment of 2023. Agree with Sonny? Watching cricket since 50 years, I can surely say this 100 by Rahul is in the top 10 in Indian history of tests. That's big applause from the great man, Sonny G. What do you guys think? Top 10 ever? Like, you've got to think overseas, yes, but like, there's been some incredible Indian test knocks. Like, you think of Laxman, who, of course, that big test match that everyone spoke about I think it was 2001, wasn't it? Or something like that. I mean, there's been some historical ones, but at least overseas, yeah, definitely. Oh, what's this? We got the rapid fall of one-day cricket in England. Let's enjoy this, guys. Come on.
6 months ago, everyone was raving about a revitalised
Not me.
cricket.
Not me.
But since turning into one-day cricket, England have only managed...
Hold on. Does the sound need to be quiet or louder? I don't know.
4 wins in
Let's go there.
games, placing 7th in the World Cup. And
Yeah, that was funny.
Series to West Indies. But why is England's ODI cricket being so poor? Personally, I think it's a combination of factors. Firstly, it's neglect of the format. Since the 2019 World Cup, India has played 24 ODI series compared
That's a
to
heap.
England's 15.
Damn.
Key players barely playing, such as Joe Root having 14 months away from ODIs leading up to the World Cup. Also, their ageing squad. Against Australia, England only have Root and Livingston under the age of 33.
Damn.
People commented on the age and experience in the England squad, but I think not preparing or using future talent has worked against them in this case. And finally, their tactics and squad selection lack direction. Some games are all-rounder heavy and some were traditional with one all-rounder, but it all seems in reaction to results rather than being proactive and having a plan. But why do you think?
I just enjoyed all of that video. I cannot wipe the smile off my face. I mean, we really used to pray for times like this, didn't we? Just one of the all-time videos. I almost want to watch it again.
6 months ago, everyone...
Oh, England is in the mud. That is so funny. Yeah, I mean, like England, their cricket was in a weird spot, and then they committed to being this new Bazball test team. But they completely forgot about the other two formats, especially the format that was going to be a big World Cup that year. So they've only got themselves to blame. Their first and biggest mistake would have been getting rid of Harry Brook for Ben Stokes, who retired and then unretired and then did not play a game until the back end, did nothing. Well, he was okay. He made a 50, I think it was. He might have made another decent score, but I'm not saying Harry Brook would have made a difference, but just not having the confidence in your young players or, just changing the squad without notice, it's dumb. And honestly, I think Ben Stokes cost them any chance of any good World Cup. I mean that. Gotta feel sad for him. Damn it. Yeah, the great man, Bobsy the King. Why is that his nickname anyway? Do the Pakistan players call him Bobsy? It's a funny nickname. Missed his well-deserved century by just 99 runs. I thought he was on. I actually thought, yep, century, he's going to get it. And then he went out for one. So, pretty tough going. But he tried, he just left a gap about this big. So, that'll happen. That'll happen. Crowd in Australia. Yeah, this is fucking awesome. So, you've got Trav Ball on the boundary here, but if you didn't, look on social media and you'll see Hassan Ali doing it with the crowd yesterday as well. It was, yeah. Like, this is why I love red ball cricket, test cricket, just the atmosphere, the old tradition, like of just spending a whole day in the sun, watching a ball get hit on a bat. That's what it's about to me. This shit means something to me. It really does. Something to learn from the great man. We got picture-perfect forward defense shot, solid technique, elegant stance. Barbarism is synonym? I know that's like a vocabulary word. I can't say it very well. It's like an English tough word for me. Of solidity. Again, I can't really say that. Solidity. There we go. Yeah, I mean, look at that. Just look at the technique. Don't show below the photo. Just show this top half. And it looks good. That's his new profile picture. ICC Cricketer of the Year? Ooh, I don't know. I think yes, but we did have a look at colleague stats before. They were pretty ridiculous. Like, what do you base it off? Do you base it off just statistics? Or do you base it off winning or numbers or rig or hair color or teeth or how many boogers they can pick? Like, what do you actually pick it off? Yeah, wow, he does it all. He does it all. And to think so many people like didn't want him captain in Australia, and then he's led us to all of this success already. Bro got 20 crore for silencing 130. What is this? Is this AI generated? What the fuck? Man's doing a model shoot. Okay. Looking sexy. Seriously, cricket has seen everything now. Yeah, so Oz v Pakistan match was paused for some time as the third umpire got stuck in the lift. This is the first such incident in cricket, and I hope it's the last, because someone's going to tell him what his lunch break is. I mean, you can't be spending 40 minutes in the toilet playing Candy Crush. It's not good enough, mate. We need a match. Oh, what's my mouse doing? Seriously, hold on. Oh my god. Let me scroll down, please. God, I need to buy a new mouse ASAP. Does anyone know where I can get like a $1 one? That would probably help. Here you go. Match paused due to failure of floodlights. The bees attack, that was funny. The clouds, the car on the field, and then the match pause due to being stuck in the fucking elevator. So, yeah. That's Australia for you, isn't it? I feel. The grit and determination, man, just one of the better all-time innings from his career. On a tricky pitch in his last ever test series. And he's going to captain in the next match as well, which will be his last ever match. So it's going to be a huge, huge moment for him. South African cricket, we will be there. He's been one of the more underrated red ball cricketers. Really has dedicated most of his career to that one format. Left-hander cooking India. First time. Yeah, Trav Ball. Damn it, Trav Ball. Flashbacks. Which performance impressed you the most? KL Tun v Proteas, Algar Tun, or Pat Cummins Pfeiffer? I'll rank them. I will rank them in most toughest to least toughest. I'm going to say KL at the top, just because of overseas, no one else in the team did anything in that first innings. I'm going to say KL, Algar, and then Camo. Because let's be honest, at home against Pakistan, you probably don't mind that. You don't mind that. Dhoni cutting his long hair? What? Earlier when I went for ads, I usually used to get ready in 20 minutes. Now it takes 1 hour. So it is a bit boring sitting on a chair and just waiting. But I'm doing it because my fans have loved my hairstyle. But one day I may wake up and decide it's enough. I'll cut it down. No, you won't. No, please don't do that. We need, at least while you're playing in the IPL, we need to see that fucking big hair of salad just flicking around. After you hit a big six, we want to see it just, what's the word I'm looking for? Mesmerizing out of the helmet. That'll do. Yeah, don't do that. After you retire and you want to be a full-time farmer on your farm and do whatever you do there, you can go for it. But not now. Come on. We need you. Pez, Litchfield and McGrath help Australia women to the first ODI win in Mumbai. I actually didn't see the score of this. I just seen that it was going to be a close match. And, okay, Australia get the W. I'd like to see that. Of course, the first test match was about a week and a half ago. India absolutely thrashed Australia in that match. Didn't end up reviewing that, but if people want to see reviews on these games, or at least when the series is finished, I can run through the stats and just talk about, upcoming players or just a bit of cricket, because I'm always down to talk about more cricket and add more variety of cricket as well, whether it's women's or random leagues across the world. I want to try and cover as much as possible. Damn it. Heartbreak for Mitchell Marsh. Yep. And he is now the third Marsh brother, or third Marsh man, to go out in the 90s on the MCG in a test match. His dad did, Sean Marsh has done it on 99, and now Mitchell Marsh out for 96 again. So, yeah, you can see dad here, you can see the fam. Sean, he's not happy. He said, I really drove all the way here for a century, and you're out. Why couldn't it be Shafiq? Why couldn't it be Abdullah Shafiq who was catching? Because he would have dropped it. His love for Pakistan. ODI World Cup 100. And then in the test series, Mitchell Marsh to Team Pakistan. He's been fucking phenomenal since returning. Honestly, since that T20 World Cup in 2021. Like, yeah, I love him, man. The big bison. Here we go. So the MCG crowd dancing with Hassan Ali. Even the man Smudger was having a look over. I know, it's good scenes. Like, this is traditional cricket to everyone, eh? Like, this is what everyone grew up on just seeing the people down there at the stands, down there on the boundary, getting the crowd interacting and just having a laugh, you know, chilling out, watching some cricket in the sun. That's what I grew up on, at least in Australian test match cricket, you know, just having a laugh, just enjoying it. I guess winning helps, but yeah. What was your reaction after being 4 for 16? I was holding my blankets. I was holding on, and I was thinking, holy shit, hold on a minute. I'm going to be honest, I did not mind it at all. I was kind of enjoying it, just to see some real competitiveness, some more closeness of this test match. Of course, Australia is going to win unless Pakistan go on and chase 300, which I just don't see happening. So, yeah. I kind of didn't mind it, just seeing, you know, some good deliveries. Yeah. I mean, if they win, then I will be upset, but that's all right. Agree with the ODI team of the year. Okay, let's have a look-see. Hitman, Shubman Gill. Okay. I mean, he did score a lot of runs this year, but... So, okay. Virat Kohli, yep. Mitchell at 4. Okay. KL, yeah. Klaasen, yep. Zampa, yep. Kuldeep, yep. Shamgod, yep. Siraj and Bumrah. This is almost the India 11. This is almost India's playing 11 from the World Cup. What's going on? There's only one Australian. We won the fucking thing. No, it's probably fair enough. I mean, we weren't that good until the back end. But I still feel that's a little bit unfair. Like, god damn, did we not have anyone else who qualified? Travis Head? Mitchell Marsh? David Warner? I mean, who would you pick them over? That's probably the question, isn't it? But, yeah, I don't know. Daryl Mitchell at 4 seems a little bit weird. Does he? I thought he bats at 5. Or maybe he does bat at 4 and I'm just have no knowledge. That might be on me. Ravi lashes out on the team selection. It's a joke. It's a joke. I think there must be only Indians voting in here. Rashid Khan, Quinton de Kock and Jadeja. Only one player from the World Cup winning team. He might be onto something here, the man Ravi. It's hard to disagree. I mean, I don't really... At the end of the day, no one really is bothered by who's in the team, right? Like, it doesn't matter. They're not going to play a real game. But it is good acknowledgement for players to have. Who would Jadu play in front of, though? Like, that's the only thing, you know? Kuldeep has to be in there. Maybe you don't need to pick 2 spinners. Maybe one of Kuldeep or Zampa came out. Or maybe Daryl Mitchell came out and you went with an extra all-rounder. I don't know, but... Yeah, it's a bit weird to have so many... It's like it's a Team India. I mean, at least well done to Ravi for being honest as well, like, giving his opinion. Oh no, here we go. No African batsman averages over 40 in Test cricket. Dean Elgar is their best with 37 average. So we will never accept this defeat. India is much stronger team on paper. And he might be speaking facts. It's actually a win for India. Come on. Oh no, he's trolling, man. He is absolutely trolling if he said that. How much more pain and heartbreak? Damn, look at Hitman. Fortunately, the bad days are over, and now it's time for even worse days. Oh man, it's rough. I know what it's like, and I know people thinking you're an Australian cricket fan. You don't know what it's like to have it rough. When the ball tampering scandal happened for that whole year and a half, 2 years, I was still a ginormous Australian cricket fan, and we copped that much hate. We lost almost every game. It was a bad period as an Aussie fan. But you just stick with them. This is our sport. This is my nation. This is my love. It brings more pain than love. But when you get that enjoyment, it's worth it. And yeah, it does. It hits you where it hurts, doesn't it? But man, it just makes the good times even better. So stick with them. Stick with them. Rinku Singh plays for your team. That's literally enough to stick with them. one of India's worst performances in recent times. Their last 5 innings defeat, 1 to the Proteas and 4 of them to England. Of course, one of them was in that famous series in 2021, but it's not a great look on this board. There's too much English for me. Hard times in SENA countries for India. Disturbing stat, India have lost the last 5 tests in SENA, 2022 to SA in Joburg, to England in Birmingham, to Australia at the Oval in the final, and then SA in the Centurion. As I burped, pardon me, that was disgusting by me. Someone better pull me in. Anyway, I'll edit that out, but it's not great. So that's their last 5 test matches out of, in Sena. Can I call it Sena or just SENA? I feel like it makes it easier, Sena. The Sena. But that's not a great stat. They've done pretty well, obviously, in Asia, but, Bangladesh, India, Sri Lanka, but yeah, they need to just kind of branch it out a bit more. I mean, they've destroyed Australia in our backyards. They've been competitive with England in their backyards. Just need to go to South Africa now and get a test win at the moment. Yo, okay, now this is wrong. This is not... Oh, Hitman, I'm sorry if you're watching today's episode. I know you're a big fan. Blood captains like Kohli in ICC tournaments and Dhoni in overseas tests. No comment. Oh, that is wrong, man. That Photoshop is bad. The dream of winning a test series in South Africa continues. I mean, they can still draw it up and go 1-1, which would be a pretty solid result, but not to be that too. They beat them in 2019 2-1. Only Asian. Sri Lanka remains the only Asia team to win a test series in South Africa. How is that even a fact? I did not even know that was true, but I assume that was back in the days when Sri Lanka had their OP strong team of Jay Wardenay, De Silva, Sangakkara. Did I say Angelo Matthews? I'm just listing all the names I can think of. Kusal, he wouldn't have been there, but I listed him. Bro is always in a hurry to grow back and grab Vardapavs. Well, I tell you what, we've got the emoji. We might as well just add it. Where is it? Here we are. We're in my server. Where is it? There we are. Vadapav. I'm sorry, Ro. Okay, I shouldn't be joining in with the joke. That's not cool. That's not cool from me. I apologise, Rowett fans. It's not even a full-strength SA bowling lineup. This was our conditions. Mum, can I sleep with you? I'm afraid of. Bro, who is this, Rinku? He looks so buff and strong. Probably is. That's because he's so big and muscly. But, yeah, not even full strength. There wasn't even the great man, Ngidi, or even Nordicki wasn't playing. He's running back out there. And then Rabada says, hold on, get out of here. Yoink. Yeah, unfortunately. He needs to put on a big score in his next game, doesn't he, the Hitman? Your next Prince, Shupman, 994 runs after 35 innings. That's not that good. And then Ravi Ashwin, 1,000 runs after 35 innings. Ooh, that's not a great stat. Maybe it's time to get Ashwin up at number 4. Number 3, number 2. Opening. The man Gambier, he might. He could have been the next Unmukt Chand. Of course, Unmukt Chand, I haven't heard about him for ages. I remember when he signed with the Melbourne Renegades and he played like 1 or 2 games. I haven't seen him since. What's he up to? Hope he's doing well. Gill if Modi Stadium, Sara Tendulkar rumours and the Prince word never existed. Is this Chand? He looks so young here, wow. Damn. Feeling for him. I was kind of sussing out the back photo and I was trying to have a look if that was like a Dally. Is he wearing a Dally shirt here? I'm unsure. The Daredevils? Maybe? I am not a Rowett hater. No drama, no fight, no aggression, no abusive behaviour, no fitness, no performance. So, look, he's had it pretty rough these last few months, hasn't he? Yeah, he's copping a lot of the backlash from this loss. Dravid is yet to sign the papers. Dravid, sir, if those papers still haven't reached you, please don't sign. Damn, do the Indian fans not want him to be the coach anymore? Yikes. Okay, who would you, if you listening, watching right now, comment down below who you would have as the coach. If you had to pick a new coach, who would it be? Virat Kohli, captain coach? Who says no? Bring the man Dhoni in. Even Ashish Neera, get him as the captain. Coach, sorry. Horrible. Test scores in the Protea land. 14, 6, 0, 25, 11, 10, 10, 47, 5, and a duck. 10 innings, an average of 12. Oh, damn, I didn't know it was that bad. So that's 10 innings without anything really impactful except a 47, so he's going to need a good score in the next innings. Otherwise, if he goes out for 2 more subpar scores, that man is going to get smashed in the media. Good lord. Fans who watched India's Test cricket era of 2015 to 2021 now watching their team go down without so much as a fight. Damn. No, it does get like that though. I do feel it. But again, you got to keep on keeping on, man. Just wait until you can get a cheeky min-hour bashing, and then you're right back on top. Wait until you play Afghanistan in the series, and you'll be okay. No disrespect to Afghanistan, but you'd think India should win that. So maybe that gets them some confidence back. I don't know, but there's still a second Test match that needs to be won. What a selfish knock, playing for the 100. Extremely. I can't believe you would play so selfishly, Virat. How dare you? Trying to get 100 stat padding when the whole team was trying their best and all you did was stat pad. Oh man, the absolute sarcasm. If you couldn't realise, please do note that was sarcasm. That's true. Most selfish cricketer when the situation is tough for batting. That's a good thing, keeping him out there. Alone the lone warrior, Indian batting in the second innings. Yeah, the man was actually putting them on their back, and that partnership between him and Shupman early was actually looking like it could have really set them up in that second innings, but Gill, he played some beautiful shots and then found his way out, and it really just started to tumble after that. One versus the whole country. Damn. It's a pretty cool photo, this. Damn. Very true. Me, Virat Kohli, my interest in cricket. Yeah. I feel like a lot of people are thinking this at the moment, but again, you've got Rinku Singh who plays for your nation. I know it's tough, but just stick with Rinku, okay? Come on. Believe in him. And who else is there? Sarfaraz Khan? Is it time he gets a game? I want to see the big fella Safa. All wanted to go to the jungle safari early. The team India batting except Kohli. Oh, here we go. He's going to send this to the moon. Oh! The uncle's down. Uncle is down. Someone help up Uncle. Thought that was Jay Shah for a second. When will India find the next Kohli? 2011 playing as the Lone Ranger Masterclass. 2018 the same thing. 2023 it's the same fucking thing, isn't it? So they're asking for a little bit more, Team India. They're asking for that next red ball superstar, and as good as Rohit's been in his white ball career, as good as he's been at times in red ball, he's not that guy. He's not Virat Kohli in Test match cricket, obviously. So yeah, maybe a guy like Pujara would have been nice to still have in this series. Someone who can soak up a lot of pressure and just stay out there. That's his role. I think he was let go a little bit too soon. Rahane also very similar. So 2 guys that were let go. I don't want to say they fix up this team, but I think they're probably still a part of it. At least the squad. Like there's no... And talk about perfect timing, eh? Pujara and Rahane, please come back. So in search of gold, Iyer and Jaiswal, you've let go of these 2 experienced guys, and while you want to look to the future, there's no reason to try and fix things that aren't broken necessarily. Like, yes, they didn't win the WTC final, but they were still making it to the final, which is a big effort. Now they're not going to even make it to the final or even the top 4 maybe. So Yeah, I don't know. Like, I think Ayer is a quality player in his home country. I just think the short ball was too much for him again. So, look, yeah, it is what it is, unfortunately. I mean, Jaiswal, he's one for the future as well, but just doesn't feel like there's any reasoning to fast track him. Like, Pujara would still be pretty nice. Put Gill up to open, Hitman and Gill, Pujara, Kohli, and then either, obviously, Ayer, KL, or even a Rahane amongst it. Yeah, interesting. Sanju? Is it time for Sanju? The most underappreciated skipper of all time. This guy defeated A-grey Australia with net bowlers on their home deck. And he did. And honestly, I earned so much more respect for him that series. Like, I already respected him as a guy, as a player, but as a leader, such a good guy. Seems so humble too. Like, there was zero aggression in his captaincy. There was zero upsetness, if that's even a word. He just looked so happy to be captaining and playing, and they deserved that series back then. So they might have gone a bit too early. A stellar year for Kohli. Virat has registered 2,000 international runs in a calendar year for the 7th time and breaks Kumar Sangakkara's record. Not bad. I wonder what the difference is in how many matches played, but whether or not, fucking, you're breaking records, it's a good effort. The new milestones unlocked. Finishes 2023 with 2,048 runs with an average of 68, 8 centuries and 10 half tons. Kohli completes 7,000 runs in SENA. Only the second in history after Sachin Tendulkar to reach this landmark. So there is a reason that him and Sachin are up the top. So that's probably the reasoning. Yeah. Well, it's obviously the reason. I don't need to explain it. Can't wait for India v England next year at Narendra Modi Stadium for their generational talent to perform. That, you know, that man Shupman Gill's going to make 300. If it's at Narendra Modi, man, he's going to go big. I am excited for that series, though. That'll be a banger. Absolute banger of a series. As long as England lose. Where is the intent? For 60 overs, they should feel hell out there. That was good in that documentary, The Old Days. Yeah, I mean, look, yeah, different captaincy than Rohit, isn't he? He's a very different captain. Kohli is a lot more, as a captain, in your face, puts the heat on, wants everyone to be ready. Rohit does seem to be a lot more chill of a captain, and maybe what India need right now is someone to just yell at them and say, fucking figure yourself out or I'm going to send you on the next plane home. Sometimes you need that. Like, literally, sometimes you need to say you're either playing for your spot or you can sit on the bench and get someone else in. So I'd be saying that to probably Krishna and Takua, to be honest. Like, if there any better options, fellas? The bitter truth, but without these two, this team can't even make it to the knockouts of any format. And we've seen how important Bumrah is over the last 2 years. We know that's true. Kohli, probably true as well. Like, you're taking out the two teams' best players, so probably happens to anyone, though. Who is the best? South Africa captain and India's captain contribution to the match? Meow. I love that meme every time. Just the absolute backward kick that hit nothing but Casper the Ghost. So, yeah. Yeah, no, that was probably Rohit and Temba. And then Temba Bavuma, Dean Elgar will lead the side. Temba is injured again. I don't know what's going on, Temba, but it might be time to go play golf. And we're coming up to the last few here. We've got 2v11. Yeah, Kohli, Rahul and Bumrah, really the only three that were worthy and stood up and can kind of keep their hats high. And yeah, someone's going to have a talk to the entire team after that. Like, you just can't be losing by a fucking innings. Like, God, that's something that Zimbabwe and Pakistan do. Like, that's not India. You don't lose by an innings. And they have, so there's questions to be asked. as there should be after losing by that much, right? When you realise Hardik, who did the magic to take the wicket last year, and after that match he is yet to make a comeback in international cricket. Oh no, Kohli. Hopefully things are different this time. Jeez, that is not what India need. And we've got the last two here. Went for a driving test. They asked me to drive through Babar's defence. Wow, it's a pretty big road amongst it. You can definitely fit through. Yeah, big gap. And then we're up to the last one here. Alrighty, Warner and David Algar shake hands. Century in their first match of his final test series. Algar, likewise. I noticed you've copied my style. But hey, that will cap us off. Shout out to everyone posting in the Discord. Always the biggest appreciation to all the legends that are filtering out this Discord, keeping it good, cricket memes, anything, all that good stuff. I hope we all enjoyed. Subscribe if you're new. Let's find an innings here, a photo to leave it on here. You know what? Let's leave it on here because I think India, they need a little bit of this right now, whether it's from the coach, from Rohit, from Kohli, from Jay Shah, from Rinku. Someone's got to let the boys know that's not on. So hey, I hope we all enjoyed. Subscribe if you're new, and I'll see everyone in the next one.